So this is AZIZ RAJPARI. He's from Dallas in USA, and he done a very good talk last week. So I think we'll follow up from the talk. Aziz uncle, you all introduce the topic again and recap from last week, right?
जी जी
Okay. So continue, no problem.
तमाम साथियों को एक बार फिर या अली मदद, तौफीक, ताहीद, हिम्मत व यारी, तौफीक, ताहीद, हिम्मत व यारी, या मौलाए ज़मान, या मौलाए ज़मान, हम गरीब नाचीज़ तेरे हुजूर में हाथ उठाए सर को झुकाए दुआ गो है मौला कि तू हमारी रहनुमाई फरमा, हमारी मदद फरमा कि हम तेरे बारे में, तेरे असरार के बारे में कुछ ऐसी बातें कर सके मौला जो तेरे शाए शाहान हो और हमारे दिल को बा जाए, हमारी अकूल को बा जाए, ताकि हम इन बातों को समझकर जिस तरह से तू चाहता है तेरी राह पर चल सके, सिरातुल मुस्तकीम पर आगे बढ़ सके मौला। तेरी मदद के बगैर तू जानता है मौला हम कुछ भी नहीं और ना ही कुछ कर सकते हैं। सो प्लीज प्लीज मौलाए ज़मान, प्लीज help us so we can talk and we can listen and we can understand and we can follow. In the name of your pure and highest name, Noor Maulana Shah Karimul Sani Hazir Imam, we start this journey, this session. The topic of today's session is continue from our previous week, where we were talking about the Ibadat, and we had talked about principles of the Ibadat, how, when do we sit in the Ibadat, what do we need to do during the daytime to prepare ourselves for the Ibadat. And we understood the Ibadat time is a preferred time, 4 o'clock is the best time to do Ibadat, but our Ibadat does not start at 4 o'clock, rather it starts from the time we wake up in the morning. And during the day, we prepare ourselves to meet with Thee. And then 3 o'clock in the morning, we wake up early, and again we do a last minute preparation with tasbiyat and giriya uzari, and then when time comes to meet, to talk, to connect, then we are ready with our soul and our mind. Today we will talk about 2 of the comments which I have received, and then we will move on to Isme Azam, because you noticed last week we only talked about Ibadat. We have not started talking about Isme Azam yet. So first one, and the first comment I received was very I would say the moment of shukr guzari. So I want to start with this positive comment. and that is one of the friend on this line said, and I just received that today, and thank you for sending that in my private chat. She said, only after 6 days of practicing the way you described, and she used the word, the prescription that you had given to us. I have taken the prescription and I can see the positive changes in my ibadat. I am able to connect better, only practicing for 6 days. So shukr alhamdulillah, there was a positive note. And thank you for sharing with Nachis, and thank you for giving me permission to share with this group. The second comment I received, it says, but that we thought we receive the Isme Azam and we only can recite the Isme Azam 4 to 5. Even though that is a correct comment, a correct understanding, but not a complete understanding. Not a complete understanding. And since today's our topic is, and we are going to go into the Isme Azam, you see why I would say it is a correct understanding but not a complete understanding. So again, with the Imam's pure name, let's start on our subject of Ibadat and Isme Azam. Isme Azam and the Ibadat of the Isme Azam is a particular Ibadat. Try to remember these two words. One we already know, Isme Azam. Other one is Isme Zat. Isme Azam, the word, the great word. Isme Zat, the great personality. What is Isme Zat? Isme Azam का जो ताल्लुक है वो इसमें ज़ात से है. ગુજરાતીમાં કહે છે કે જે બોલ છે ને એ એક ગ્રેટ પર્સનાલિટી સી મળી શકે છે. So let's try to understand what this means. We all know and we all understand that Isme Azam, the bowl, are one of the greater name of Allah in the Quran. And there are 99 names of Allah in the Quran. Surah 7, Ayat 180 talks about the beautiful names of Allah. And Allah says, कि मुझे मेरे खूबसूरत नामों से पुकारा करो. Call upon me with my beautiful names. Those 99 names of Allah. लेकिन इसमें आज़म का जो ताल्लुक है वो इसमें ज़ात से है. क्या मतलब है? वो उसका ताल्लुक इमाम से है. If Quran is available to all Muslims or even non-Muslims, whoever can read Arabic, whoever can read the translation in Urdu, English or whatever other languages, then Quran is available to everybody. Then what is so special about us Khoja Ismailis, the people who believe in Imam al-Zaman? What is so special about us? And why do we say that Ibadat is of the bowl Isme Azam? And that is what we will learn today. What makes Isme Azam so special for us? So first we're going to go and learn from the outside. Meaning that let's say that a person who can read the Quran and he finds one of the name of Allah. Let's just take example, Rahman, Rahim, Ghaffar, Jabbar, Rabb, Allah, whatever word. And that person takes that word and starts the Isme Azam and starts the Bandagi and he recites the word. So what is wrong with that? Probably nothing, right? He still have a name of Allah and he's taking that name from the Quran and he's doing his Ibadat. Now, what makes the Ibadat special in our Jamaat? What makes the bowl special for the believers? What makes this word Isme Azam, the greater word? What makes this Isme Azam or this word, the bowl, the greater Isme Azam? What makes it? जब हम तैयार हो जाते हैं और हम दरखास्त रखते हैं इमाम के हुजूर में, when we request कि या मौला, I wanted to elevate my soul, I wanted to progress spiritually, I wanted to come close to you, I wanted to have your Nurani Didar. And when we do this intention, niyat and request to Imam, और जब इमाम एक्सेप्ट करते हैं हमारी नियत को और इमाम तालिका भेजते हैं कि this time when I come around I will hold the Betul Khiyal and I will give the Isme Azam to Jamaat. Let's go back into our history. Just before Imam Hassan Ali Shah, Mabab, and Hassan Ali Shah Mabab time, when they migrated from Iran after the murder or the martyr of our Imam Khalilullah alayhi salam in Iran, when they migrated to India, the both Imams, the Imam Hassan Ali Shah and the Pir Ali Shah, his son, which later became our 47th Imam, Ali Shah Mabab, when they came to India. And if you look at the history of Isme Azam, at that time, if a Mu'min, a Jamaati member will go to Imam and request that Ya Mawla, please give us Isme Azam. You know what was the procedure? How hard it was to receive the Isme Azam? Our ALWAAZ, our Dais or our Buzrugs in the Jamaat, first when you put a parchi, your request to the Mukhi Kamriya that when Mola Baba come, please I wanted to have Isme Azam. They will take a test from you. The reason I'm giving this history lesson, so we can appreciate how easy it is for us to receive the Ismi Azam today. When they will request, the request will go to the Dai or the Peer or the top Buzrug ALWAAZ in our Jamaat, and they will call you. They will ask you a bunch of questions. They will ask you, are you doing your Ibadat? Are you practicing your morning Jamaat Khana? How long you been practicing? And then you know what they would do? They will ask you to come to Jamaat Khana 2 o'clock in the morning. 2 o'clock in the morning. And they will take a piece of stick and they will put it on your head. And they will ask you to stand up. If you doze off, or for whatever reason, that piece of stick on your head fall down, you fail. They will say you are not disciplined enough to receive the Ismi Azam. Before then, even there was a harder test, and you will not even believe it. But that's part of our history. Before you go for Ismi Azam, they will take so many hard tests from you before they will say you are disciplined enough and you are deserving to receive the Ismi Azam. Then came the time of Imam Aka Sultan Muhammad Shah, may our soul be sacrificed to their Imam, our 48th Imam. As soon he sat on Gadi in 1885, at the age of less than 8-year-old, he announced that this is the last time, the last day, the day of resurrection, day of Qiyamah. और क्या फरमाया कि ये आखिरी दिन है और ये वक्त है माजिज़ात देखने का, time to see the miracles. All of you will see the miracles who are mu'min, and those who are with a half heart, जो आधे दिल वाले हैं, वो भी माजिज़ात देखेंगे लेकिन यकीन नहीं करेंगे. There was his first farman in August 1885, if you want to look it up. And then Imam Aka Sultan Muhammad Shah, may our soul be sacrificed to that Imam, open up this Ismi Azam for everybody. Open up for everybody. If you are of the age, about 18-year-old, and then if you request, Imam will give Ismi Azam to hundreds and thousands in combined sessions. Baitul Qiyal sessions. And I believe there are so many people that we have heard from that they were not even 18 years of the age, and then still Imam had given them Ismi Azam. Why? What happened? What changed between the Hasan Ali Shah Mabab and our 48th Imam, and today in our 49th Imam? What changed? The key is that this is आखिरी ज़माना. ये हमारा आखिरी ज़माना है, इसलिए माजिदात का वक्त है, इबादत का वक्त है, अपनी रूह को बुलंद ले जाने का वक्त है, और इसमें आज़म को खोल दिया गया, सबके लिए पॉसिबल कर दिया गया, क्योंकि वक्त कम है, मुकाबला सख्त है. Because time is not left, there is not enough time. We need to work harder and quicker. And other thing happened because of the opening of the Ismi Azam. One other thing happened. The blessings of Imam in this time of Qiyamah Look at how Mola Baba treat us compared to Suza Muhammad Shah. Suza Muhammad Shah was very hard on us. He will call us donkeys and monkeys. He was really hard on us because there was no time. उसने हमको लकड़ी मार मार कर सिखाया. Look at Mola Baba. How dear he is, how close he is, how merciful he is to us. हमको कितना लाड लडाता है, हमसे कितना प्यार करता है. क्यों? कि now we are no longer children, he is treating us like adult. Let's come back to our subject, इसमें आज़म. एक और सवाल आया था कि हमको इसमें आज़म कब लेना चाहिए? When should we go for इसमें आज़म? And you have listened to unlimited ALWAAZs during Diamond Jubilee. When Mullah Baba was coming and he was going to be grateful to us, graceful, merciful to us, and he said, I will give this Azam. Unfortunately, there were ALWAAZs, they were scaring the Jamaat to death. But let's not hold this against them. We are not going to hold this against them. What they were saying is, if you are not serious about Ibadat and Ismi Azam, then don't go for Ismi Azam. That's what they were saying. But listen to Mola Baba. Let's see what Mola Baba is saying. And then I will, at the end of that, I will give you my opinion. And this is just my opinion. You take it the way you understand and take it. Because this was the question, when should we go for Isme Azam? Okay? Isme Azam जो है वो इमाम की तरफ से बिलीवर्स के लिए, बंदों के लिए, हम गरीबों और नाचारों के लिए एक इनाम है, एक गिफ्ट है, एक रिवॉर्ड है. अगर इमाम हमको एक बहुत बड़ा तोहफा देना चाहता है, गिफ्ट देना चाहता है, रिवॉर्ड देना चाहता है, तो हमको जाना चाहिए कि नहीं जाना चाहिए? Let's take this in a physical manner, because our mind sometimes only think of money and monetary rewards. आज गवर्नमेंट अनाउंसमेंट कर दी है कि we are about to send you a check of $1,000, £1,000, लाख रुपया. Are you going to say no? Will you say no to that? नहीं ना? Then why? Why? In what logic? What logical sense we will say no to Mola Baba? When Mola Baba say, come, let me give you Isme Azam. And और हम सोच रहे हैं कि हम जावे कि नहीं जावे. Let's take another example. A person say, and this is a true example, okay? I'm just giving this example so you can see how difficult it would be for a person, for whatever reason, he or she had said no to this Azam. So a person told me during Diamond Jubilee that last when Mullah Baba came and gave Isme Azam in America, it was 1886. And the next time it was 2017. How many years is that? 31 years. 31 years. Think about that. 1886, Mullah Baba gave Isme Azam in America to American Jamaat. 2017, the next time, 31 years later, उस बंदे ने मेरे को कहा, and listen to this, he had tears in his eyes. He could not even talk. He was crying. He said, last time when Mullah Baba came, and I listened to the ALWAAZ, and they said, if you are not serious, don't go for Ismi Azam. And I was only close to 30-year-old at that time. By the time I was serious, I was 40-year-old, but where do I go to get my Ismi Azam? Now I am 60-year-old. I wasted 20 years of my life because I had listened to something which did not make any logic, and I did not take the Ismi Azam. Now I'm 60-year-old. Shukr Alhamdulillah, the Mullah is coming. I don't know how much time I have left, but I wasted my 20 years of life. If I had gone when I was close to 30-year-old and when I was ready, I could have started my spiritual progress with the Ismi Azam of the Imam, but unfortunately I did not go. So first answer to your question, the person who has asked me, you know I'm talking about you. If Imam comes and Imam wanted to give you this gift of Ismi Azam, even if you are not ready, do the niyat, do the intention, be faithful, take the Ismi Azam, take the Ismi Azam, take the reward, remember the Ismi Azam, and then when you are ready, Imam is merciful, he is Rahman and Rahim, start the practice of Ibadat. What about today you think you are not ready, but when you go to receive the Ismi Azam, when you have the didar of the Imam, when you listen to the Imam giving you the Ismi Azam, in your heart, your soul comes and say, do not wait, let's start the practice now. Do you see? It is not you who is ready or not. It is your soul जो तड़प रही है, आपकी रूह तड़प रही है, वो इमाम से मिलने के लिए तैयार है. Don't be hindrance to the progress of your soul. आप इसमें आज़म ले लें. Now I'm going to quote a farman. So you will know I'm not saying this. Mullah Baba is saying this. I'm not saying it. Okay? 2000, Karachi, Garden Jamaat Khana. Ismi Azam, Betul Khayam. Mullah Baba says, I'm here today, I'm giving you an Ismi Azam. I wish and I pray that this Ismi Azam will bring you the happiness, and I wish at least once in your lifetime you will have the didar of the Noor. At least once. Inshallah, more than that. Then you know what Mullah Baba says? Listen to this very careful. So you know who to listen to. Always and always listen to Mullah Baba's Farman. Then Mullah Baba said, next time when I come, and if you come back again, I will give you another Ismi Azam. There was another question somebody asked, should I go for second Ismi Azam? Don't listen to me, listen to Mullah Baba. What did Mullah Baba say? Next time when I come, and if you come, I will give you another Ismi Azam. And Mullah Baba didn't stop there. You know what Mullah Baba said? Then again when I will come, and if you come, I will give you yet another Ismi Azam and another Ismi Azam. ये बैतुल कल का फरमान आप निकालना और आप देखना कि मौला चाहते हैं हमको इनाम देना, हमको रिवॉर्ड देना, हमारी रूह की प्रोग्रेस के लिए मौला यहाँ पर इस दुनिया में बहुत तकलीफ लेकर आए हैं और वो चाहते हैं कि हमको हमारी रूह को अपने नूर तक पहुंचाए और वो हमको इसमें आज़म का इनाम देना चाहते हैं. So please, if you have a chance, and if you are serious about ibadat, take this Isme Azam. Even if you do not progress today and do not become successful today, when time comes, inshallah, this Isme Azam will work for you. If you go into the same Farman I was just referring to, at the beginning, Imam do ask, are you ready? And that's exactly what I said. That even if we think we are not ready, and if Imam, your Malik, your Mola, want to reward you something, prepare yourself and be ready. And even if you are not ready that day, the very first day, what about tomorrow? What about when you go to see Mola Papa, and while Mola Papa's didar there, while Mola Papa is giving this Isme Azam, your soul is telling you, remember it is your soul which is craving, which is ready to take this journey. Do not be hindrance for your soul. आप अपनी रूह के दरमियान में, उसकी तरक्की के दरमियान में ना आए आप, because your soul is ready. You may not be ready, but your soul is ready. And even if you are not ready today, what about Mola Baba leaves today, and this evening you will say, oh my God, now I feel I'm ready. What should I do? Mola Baba do ask, how many people do you know when Mola Baba say, are you ready? They get up and leave. In the very Farman I'm talking about, Mola Baba talks about that. Mola Baba say, are you ready? And then you will see Mola Baba say, so I see none of you have gotten up and have left. And Mola Baba say, good, you are ready. And then Mola Baba gives this Isme Azam. Prepare yourself. Imam wanted to give you a gift of the Isme Azam. And when I explain what Isme Azam is, you will see why am I saying that. And remember again, I said this is my opinion. No one have to take this opinion. You decide. I cannot decide this for you. I can only tell you what is right and what is not right. You are responsible for your own soul. I cannot tell you, nor I am responsible for your soul. It is only you. And I told you the example of this 60-year-old man. He said, I was not ready when I was close to 30-year-old. And the reason that I was not ready, because what the Wazin had told us, that if you are not serious, if you are not practicing, don't go. That made me double-minded, and I did not go. But this next time when I was ready, Molapa, he did not come to America for 31 years to give Isme Azam. Even though Molapa came to America twice in between, but there was no Betul Khiyal, there was no Isme Azam. And that man now is 60-year-old. What should I do? Shukar Alhamdulillah, even at the 60-year-old, the very first time he was able to go to Mola Bapa. But remember, he was ready when he was 40-year-old. And he felt that he vested 20 years of his Javani, 20 years of his life without the Isme Azam. This is just an example. There is no force. I'm not saying what to do. I'm just telling you the fact. So let's come back to the Isme Azam. What is the difference between the Isme Azam that Imam gives to us and the Isme Azam that you can go in your Quran and take it for yourself? What is the difference between two? Let's say in Quran के अंदर लिखा हुआ है या रहमान या रहीम, और यही इसमें आजम इमाम हमको आकर देते हैं, तो वो रहमान और रहीम जो कुरान में लिखा हुआ है और ये रहमान और रहीम जो मौला ने हमको दिया इसमें आजम के तौर पर, उसमें क्या फर्क है? What is the difference? Unfortunately, बहुत ही अफसोस के साथ, बहुत ही गम के साथ हम इसमें आजम तो लेते हैं लेकिन इसमें आजम को समझते नहीं हैं. दी इसम, दी वर्ड जो कुरान के अंदर है वो खामोश है, वो खामोश है. क्यों खामोश है भाई? वो भी रहमान लिखा हुआ है, मौला ने भी हमको रहमान ही दिया, लेकिन वो वर्ड जो हम कुरान से खुद उठाते हैं उसको, कुरान को कुरान सामित कहते हैं, साइलेंट बुक. और इमाम जो है वो कुरान नातिक है, स्पीकिंग बुक. If the Quran is a silent book, then the names of the Imams in the Quran are silent. If Imam is Quran Natik, the speaking Quran, अब जो इमाम हमको इसमें आजम देता है वो स्पीकिंग इसमें आजम है. अभी भी हमको समझ में नहीं आया ये बात, अभी आएगा. जब इमाम આપણા વચમાં આવે છે ને આપણને બોલ દે છે, when he gives us Isme Azam, when he gives us Isme Azam with his word, by the sound, जब वो अपने मुख मुबारक से हमारा बोल पढ़ते हैं हमारे लिए, वो जिंदा लिविंग स्पीकिंग इसमें आजम होता है जो कानों के जरिए से हमारे दिल के अंदर उतर जाता है. क्या प्रूफ है ये? क्या लॉजिक है ये? याद करें, आदम के अंदर जो खुदा ने अपनी रूह, अपना इसमें आजम फूंका था, वो कहां से फूंका था? फूंकने का जो ताल्लुक है वो मुंह से है, सुनने का जो ताल्लुक है वो कान से है. इमाम अपने मुख मुबारक से इसमें आजम को हमारे अंदर, हमारे कानों के अंदर फूंक देता है और वो हमारे दिल में उतर जाता है. लेकिन इस इसमें आजम में और वो इसमें आजम जो कुरान में लिखा हुआ था, जो खाली एक वर्ड था, जस्ट अ सिंगल वर्ड. लेट मी गिव एग्जांपल so you understand the difference between silent and living speaking इसमें आजम. आप अपना हाथ लें और अगर आपके पास पेन है, राइट डाउन वाटर, राइट डाउन फायर. आप लिखें पानी और लिखें फायर, और देखिए आपका हाथ गीला हो जाता है या आपका हाथ जल जाता है. अगर मैं लिखूं पानी तो क्या मेरा हाथ गीला हो जाएगा? और अगर मैं पानी लिखकर पी लूं तो क्या मेरी प्यास बुझ जाएंगी? और अगर मैं फायर लिखूं तो क्या मेरा हाथ जल जाएगा? या मेरे शर्ट के ऊपर मैं फायर लिखूं तो क्या मेरा शर्ट जल जाएगा? बिकॉज ये साइलेंट वर्ड है, उसके अंदर कोई पावर नहीं है. लेकिन जब इमाम हमको इसमें आज़म देते हैं तो उसके अंदर दो चीजें उसके अंदर रख कर हमको देते हैं. And I believe I have given the example last week. And what was the example? इसमें आज़म को आप एक मिसाल के तौर पर खाली एक रुमाल की तरह, एक हैंडकरचीफ की तरह उसकी एग्जाम्पल लें. इमाम जब आपको इसमें आज़म देते हैं अपने मुख मुबारक से, उसके अंदर मौला बापा अपनी दुआ आशीष खाना वदान रखकर और एक और चीज रखकर मैंने पहले ही कहा, अनफॉर्चुनेटली अफसोस के साथ वी डू नॉट अंडरस्टैंड आवर इसमें आज़म. मौला बापा एक और चीज इसमें आज़म के अंदर रखकर, छुपाकर, हाइड करके हमको देता है, और वो है उसका नूर, उसकी रूह. क्या कहा मैंने? इमाम अपनी रूह इसमें आज़म के अंदर रखकर हमारे कानों के अंदर फूंक देता है. अब हमारे अंदर इमाम की आला रूह, द रूल कुद्दूस, द होली स्पिरिट, और इमाम का नूर, द लाइट, वो इसमें आज़म के जरिए से ही हमारे अंदर आ जाती है. Again, I'm going to say this again and again until every single person on this line comprehend and understand. Afsos, we don't understand our Isme Azam. Imam have said again and again, the Ibadat is the Ibadat of the Batin, the Betul Khayal. Betul Khayal, the thought of the Batin and thought of the higher. बातिन का ख्याल और ऊपर का ख्याल करो, बाहर का नहीं. You know why? Because the nur that you are seeking, the light that you are seeking, the blessing that you are looking for, He has already given that to you. Why would I not go to take the Isme Azam from Imam? Now you ask me. Now you tell me. Because I am ignorant and saying I'm not ready. That is my ignorancy. Imam knows better. And Imam wanted to bless us. With what? वो वर्ड जो हम खुद ही कुरान से उठा सकते हैं? नहीं, ये वर्ड तो एक बहाना है. असल चीज जो है वो इमाम का खाना बदान और दुआ आशीष है जो उस वर्ड के अंदर है, और असल चीज तो इमाम की रूह और नूर है जो इसमें आज़म के अंदर डालकर इमाम हमको दे देता है. ये हमारी कमजोरी है, हमारी आंखों की कमजोरी है, हमारी समझ की कमजोरी है, हमारे ईमान की कमजोरी है कि हम बोलते हैं कि हम रेडी नहीं है और इमाम आगे चले जाता है और हम उसके नूर को नहीं लेते हैं, हम उसके नूर को नहीं लेना चाहते हैं. एंड वी ब्लॉक, वी ourselves become hindrance between Imam and our soul, unfortunately. This is again my simple belief and opinion according to Imam's Farman and the understanding of Imam Farman. If Imam comes again, I would go again. If Imam come again, I would yet go again. And Imam comes again, yet I will go again. Why a mu'min who is so needy of spiritual progress will not go to have more blessings and more blessings of Imam to elevate his soul. The single purpose of us coming to this world was to progress, to elevate, to recognize the Imam. Then why would I not go? What logic does it make? What is stopping us? What is stopping us? आप नहीं तैयार है ना? आप जाएं, उधर बैठे. जब हम मौला को देखेंगे, when your soul will connect with the Imam, you will see you are ready. You will see your soul, वो तड़प रही है. आपकी सोल आपको बोलेंगी कि मैं तैयार हूं मेरे मौला से मिलने के लिए. That is Isme Azam. I hope, I truly hope and pray that everyone on this line understand what Isme Azam is. What blessing we have received from the Imam. Now, when we sit in Ibadat, now when we think of Isme Azam, what thought we would have? कौन सा ख्याल करेंगे हम अब? with this understanding you will see, inshallah, if you have understood, now when you will recite your Isme Azam with the belief that Imam have already have given you the soul and the nur which is in you, he have breathed the soul through your air into your heart. It will not take long before you will open the handkerchief up. आप उस इसमें आज़म को खोलेंगे और इमाम की दुआशीश के जरिए से, इमाम की ब्लेसिंग के जरिए से आप उस नूर तक ज़्यादा दिन नहीं, पूरी जिंदगी नहीं जरूरत है हमको. इंशाल्लाह बहुत ही कम अरसे के अंदर आप सक्सेसफुल हो जाएंगे. यकीन, इल्म के साथ, हकीकी इल्म के साथ आप यकीन करेंगे तो आप देखेंगे कि इमाम ने आपको क्या दिया है. So this was the understanding of Isme Azam. Now, if you take those two prescriptions of how to do Ibadat, and with this understanding of Isme Azam, it will not take long for you to progress. ईमान रखें, यकीन रखें इमाम की रहमत पर, इमाम के फरमान पर और इमाम के इसमें आज़म पर. इसमें आज़म का ताल्लुक इसमें ज़ात से है. इसमें आज़म belongs to the Imam. Remember the reference I just gave you, 7:180? If you read that carefully, you will come to understand. Allah say, all the beautiful names are mine. Call me with my beautiful names. And if you believe Imam is Noor-e Ilahi, then whatever Isme Azam Imam gives you, that is the most highest Isme Azam for you. Inshallah, the day of the Noor which Imam promised, that my Noor will dawn on you. Wa ashrakatul Rabbi wa Noori Rabbiya. Wa ashrakati Noori bi Rabbiya. एक दिन खुदा का नूर आपके ऊपर तुलू हो जाएगा. that day is not too far. That day is not too far. If you believe, if you follow the instruction, the way Imam wants you to believe. इमाम की दुआ आशीष आपके साथ है, इमाम की ख्वाहिशात आपके साथ है, इमाम का नूर आपके साथ है, इमाम के खाना वदान आपके साथ है, और क्या चाहिए हमको? So let me stop here so we can open the floor for questioning, and inshallah we are lover of the Imam and his noor, we will be successful soon. जी.